have an accident to start this live. Um, yeah, I wanted to start from my my laptop, but I think my setting is a little bit. I have maybe a little bit trouble to connect from my application for live streaming, so I start from my iPhone today. Yeah, so yeah, let's start. Yeah, I want to change that setting first, but this is strange. Yeah. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, so let's start. Yeah, so I didn't notice about today. It's full moon. Um, I can't. I can't. I. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So today is full moon, and I didn't know about the full moon today, and also lunar eclipse. Yeah, lunar eclipse, and the, it, it's a little bit different from the location. I think I actually do not research about this lunar eclipse, and then yeah, and also the full moon is in the United States. It's around maybe tonight, and other place like Asia or other countries, maybe 25th. It's from I think, and yeah, that kind of thing. And also, I didn't notice about full moon. This full moon is the Libra full moon. I heard, and yeah, I am a Libra actually. Yeah, and yeah, my recent experience, I thought, in from this full moon, I think that it's it's related to maybe relationships between the maybe friends or your partners or families or others like other colleagues or something like that. Uh, yeah, and yeah, what? Yeah, maybe this is yes. Yeah, and so yeah, my recent experience, it's really hard to communicate with the people, and yeah, I'm a little bit hard situation to communicate with the people. Like you know, I have a headache or something like that. I'm trying to talk with the people, not so bad, but for me, the I have a little bit a kind of issue, especially my physical, like a headache or very sleepy or I don't know, like that. Um, yeah, I didn't know why I'm so feel sick, and I thought it's from my stress, but I think it's maybe from maybe lunar lunar eclipse. Yeah, lunar eclipse, um, and also I think maybe hormone. Yeah, so yeah, something like that, and also it's almost end of March, so I think it's the season is changing from winter to spring. So yeah, it's very hard from the um, like animals or something like creatures. Yeah, and especially so for example, the bear, they're hibernate, and then before hibernate, they eat a lot, and then sleeping, and then they wake up. When they wake up, I think they are very hungry, and also the the weather is totally different from very cold to very warm. So uh, it's a little bit hard to know their body, or yeah, and also mind. I think so. A human is also kind of animals. Yeah. So I think it's it's very yeah, very, you know, like a big effect to the physical. Yeah, and also maybe mental, I think. Yeah. So yeah, so I was thinking about that, and then I slept 10 hours last night. I was so sleepy, and the weather was not so good, like very heavy rain all day, and also in this morning was very cold. It's I think it's -3 degrees in the morning, and yeah, very cold, and still maybe minus, I think, and yeah, that kind of weather. So yeah, so yeah, I thought, yeah, I feel tired recently. Yeah, so if you are not good condition recently, don't worry about that. It's I think it's very natural, I think. And also, if we know about full moon and new moon, I think it's we can find our rhythm from the moon calendar. So yeah, before come to United States, about myself, and I was writing about my things like let me see my computers. Um, sorry, yeah, about the yes, yes. So every full moon and new moon, I was writing in a note about my yeah aspiration, aspiration. What you wanna be, we wanna be, or what we want to, and just clarify that things, and also that aspiration will change to plan. Do you know what I mean? And then I mean, so planning, aspiration. For example, yeah. So aspiration. I want to be a doctor. This is example. I want to be a doctor, and then this is aspiration. Your aspiration, but the plan is the how to how the process of to be a doctor. I mean, so go to school or take an exam or something like that. That is a plan. Yeah. And so next step is image. When I will be a doctor, I wanna stay, I wanna live somewhere, or I want to work with someone, or I want to I want to work in the hospital or something like that. That is image. And then after that, the image will be changed to real, realization. And so yeah, it's real. So I think that kind of the process. Yeah. So I did this kind of thing every full moon and new moon, and then always clarify what I want I need to do, what I want to do, or something like that. And so when we write down, our mind will organize from the writing. And also I read that uh, the, the word, and then I read I I will pass the exam or something like that. So I will write down every time in the full moon and new moon, and then yeah, actually I think 80% was 80% of my writing was um will be in real. I think no, not will be, would be, yeah. Um, yeah. So yeah, I will tell you how to write about the. How can I explain it? Not aspiration. Well, but kind of aspiration. But yeah, I will tell you later about this because I need a time to explain, and also you need to prepare the paper and pen. So yeah, but I will tell you about this later. And so let's talk about today's my coffee. Um, yeah, I drink peach coffee today. Yeah, I like this coffee because not so not so strong for me. And yeah, this is first time to buy this coffee. And before I drank a Starbucks coffee, but I like this one more than Starbucks. And also I'm using the coffee creamer. It's I don't know how can I pronounce Chobani. Chobani. Yeah, this is a brand of the Greek yogurt. Um, also the flavor is hazelnut. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I will buy it today, I think. And also I was talking about my equipment to make coffee. Um, this is yeah someone gave me this coffee equipment. Yeah, this is a little bit old, and also for camping. And um, it's called park radar or something like that. And this is glass. And yeah, it's very interesting because this equipment is maybe around 100 years ago. People using this equipment, but recently there are many coffee maker like electric or I don't know, like I don't know something. And so people do not use this equipment so much. Yeah, it's it's very simple structure. So just put here in the coffee powder and water. We need to fill like this, and then here just make this warmer, and then about maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Yeah, we can have very nice coffee. So I think I will buy this one in maybe Amazon. Yeah, Park Rater. Yeah, yeah, I like this coffee not machine equipment. Yeah, yeah, and this is not advertisement. Just I want to tell you because this this is very tasty. So yeah, and yeah, so yeah, today I really want to talk about the parallel world. Parallel world. Parallel. Yeah, do you know the word parallel? Parallel world. Um, yeah. So have you ever seen the the movie about called Back to the Future? Yeah. So yeah, that is yeah exactly yeah talk about the parallel world. I don't know that. Sorry about the pronunciation. Is it correct? I want to check. Parallel world. Yeah, sorry, I'm not native speaker, so I want to check about that parallel world. Parallel world. Yeah, I don't know why this is man. The voice. Parallel world. Parallel. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So parallel world. Yes, because why I want to tell you about parallel world because this is very related with the image when I told you last time I was talking about the image comes true. This is very related with the parallel world, and also the image is important, and also we can create the future. Um, yeah, so let's talk about the parallel world. So maybe you know about the Back to the Future. Yeah, so yeah, every time the I don't know his name, I forgot, but he decided something, and then the future was changed from the decision, right? And so yeah, so there are many parallel worlds actually. So if we image something, it's already parallel world. So for example, I will write down okay, so it's very small. Yeah, sorry. This is you. Can you see? This is you. And then you decide something. You decide the something. Yeah, I need an example. Yeah, so I talk about doctor. Okay. So you want to be a doctor. If you want to be a doctor, you're going to a school for doctor, right? Um, like a university or something like that. But if you couldn't pass the exam of the the school, you go to different way, right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so there are two ways, like school, go to school and not. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry, I think this is mirrored. Yeah, two ways. Yeah. So this is an example of yeah. I will say plan A and plan B. And plan A is go to school and then doctor, right? Yeah, this is very simple. Yeah, school or doctor. And if you couldn't go to the school, perhaps you study harder and then next year you go to school. And 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. And there are extra story about 1 year, right? Yeah. And also you go to school next year. This is different story from plan A. And then yeah, finally you're a doctor. So this is totally different story, right? And then if you go to school, plan A, it's gonna be complicated. Okay. And then if you meet someone very nice partner you find, and then the partner is pregnant, and then you get married. Yeah, and then maybe different story, right? Married, and then maybe you will graduate the school and then doctor, but you have a family, right? This is different. So this kind of story, there are many this kind of story, but I don't know how much, how many. Yeah. So I think if we think about the different story, it's already have a parallel. This is image. If you don't image, maybe not. So yeah. So this is important. If you so forget about doctors, sorry. And in your life, if you decide something very important, some people decide a little bit negative, you know, negative like if yeah, so yeah, if I want to pass an exam and then I want to be a doctor, but I don't have a confidence. I don't have a confidence to pass the exam. And then, yeah, then I couldn't. If we think about that, I can't pass the exam, something like that, very strong, I think it's it's not so good effect to your future, like um, what you want to be. Um, so so the the image is very important. So yeah, and also why I recommend to write down about your plan or aspiration. It's very related with this kind of things like a parallel world. We so you had lots of decision in your life, and so yeah. Let me talk about the example with the doctors. If you want to be a doctor, this is a goal in your life in short term, and then it's if you think about uh, this aspiration strong, it's will be true. If really strong mind, you need very strong mind. But from now to the doctors, you have a lot of decisions. So, and the small decisions, and then if you decide, um, the how can I explain? If you decide, yeah, uh, this I will talk about this example. Go to school to doctor, and then if you couldn't pass the exam, but you decide to uh, study one more year because really want to be a doctor. You study a year and 1 year, and then you pass the exam, and then you can go. You can be, you know, um, you will be a doctor. Or if you go to school and then you got married, some people give up to be a doctor, perhaps. But if you really want to be a doctor, your mind was strong, you'll be a doctor like that. So, um, so it's it is important to, um, clarify your aspirations or plan and images. And so for uh, for clarify your aspiration, um, so write down your plan or aspiration. Write down is very good way to be organized your mind. And then also the the meditation is it's one of the way to be clear in your mind. Yeah. So I need a not I need a the I think whiteboard. I think, yeah, yeah. Okay. So that kind of things is, yeah, that I wanted to tell you today because, yeah, and yeah, Polari world is interesting. And also, yeah, everyone is jumping to other parallel world actually. So sometimes you jump to other parallel world sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. So for example, yeah, this is very interesting story. In this week, I um, yeah, I had a little bit interesting story. Um, yeah, when we jump to other parallel world, I mean other timeline, I sometimes really sleepy or dizzy, actually. And then recently, I had this kind of condition a lot, and then yeah, I thought I'm I'm sick. I thought, yeah, but other friends, some of my friends said same thing. Like recently, my friends have dizzying a lot. Maybe it's from maybe maybe getting older or maybe bad condition or something like that. But after that, oh, I realized maybe people, not only me, but also other people, is jumping to other parallel. I thought, yeah. So my experience is very interesting because when I jump to other world, I sometimes um, bring information to other people. Yeah, this is very interesting. And so, yeah, I want to talk about this. The place where I'm staying, there is a guy from, I forgot, Chile, the country, Chile. So he speaks Spanish. And when I met him, um, yeah, I asked him where he is from, and then he said he's from Chile, and he speaks Spanish and French, and he's not good at speak English. So he want to learn English, and then he want to find a job in the US. I heard about that, and then I just remember about information on information because I received some paper from the other people. Yeah, the paper is very interesting. When I was going to buy groceries in supermarket, I was waiting the signal on the street, and some people are talking to me. Excuse me. So yeah, I said yes, and then they said, um, "Are you a resident in this area?" They said. So, yeah, I just moved here, and I'm a student in Boston. I talked, we are talking a little bit, and then they said they're they uh they have maybe event organizing, and then they are talking about their events, and there's like a they said like a TED Talks event like that, and yeah, they gave me papers about the details, yeah, they are um yeah, that is talk about the yesterday's event, and yeah, so this that is free and also free snacks, and yeah, that looks interesting. So yeah, I received the papers and thank you and something like that. And then I checked the event and the locations and the website or something, and then I there is the organization like a Christians organization, yeah. So and they have some the classes and activities or something like that. I was checking. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So they have an English class. Oh, really? Like that. I was checking. And then yeah. And I was thinking to go the event or not. And then yeah, just I was keeping the papers and yeah. So after that, I met the guy who uh, who who is from the city, and he said he want to English, he said. So just I remembered about that. Oh, they are maybe free class. Yeah. So yeah, I said to him about that, and then I gave the paper to him. Yeah, and I explained about that. There is an organization, and if they have a class, and you can go to you can go to there, and then you can ask them about the class, English classes, and then yeah, that's it. And then after that, in this morning, I met him, and then he said, "Oh, thank you very much." He said he went to the events, and then he asked them about the English class, and then he will join the class from next month. Yeah. Oh my God, that's nice. I told him. Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of experience like this. So I have information, and I got information from other people, and then I gave the information to the people who want to, or not only information but also the things. Yeah, so that's so interesting. So I thought, oh, maybe I bring the, the, the things, information, and then I, I, I have information, and then I jump to other timeline with this information, and then I pass the information. Yeah. So yeah. So now he moved to the other timeline to go to the English school from next month, right? Yeah. This is very interesting. Yeah. I hope he can find good job. Yeah. Yeah. So I think everything is connected. No, no. So when you are doing or ex when you are experiencing, you are and when you have some experience, and yeah, it's maybe it's not only your experience. I think yeah, that's interesting. And yeah, so I think so maybe yesterday I slept 10 hours. Maybe I jumped lots of parallel. I think yeah. So I heard someone. I heard a woman. She she was talking about the parallel world, and yeah, she's influencer, and she said when yeah everyone are jumping other timeline, everyone, but people do not realize about that. But some people feel about that, like dizzying or sleepy, or sometimes we don't. Oh my god. Um, sometimes we not don't. Sometimes we remember about that before I jump. Do you know what I mean? It's like yeah, yeah. I sometimes feel like that. Um, sometimes, or maybe I heard this information before, like that, or I know this situation, or what I yeah, something like that. And yeah, so the woman I told you, um, she has a lot of experience like this, and yeah, she was talking about the other timeline to the people, and then that that is going to be like a discussion, and then they checked about the information, and yeah, there is no information about that or something like that. So she had a lot of trouble about that, and then she was she faced a hard time from that communication. But recently, she realized she was jumping to other timeline. Yeah, this is true story. Yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting. But yeah, so people, everyone is um, jumping to other timeline, but people do not realize about that. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So when I'm talking or when I'm doing meditation or yeah, in my experience, when maybe you do you realize about that that we jump to other timeline like yeah I sometimes feel like that um so it's very easiest to example is when you hear about the sounds like this or um like a sound like this and then it's it's like yeah changing the channel changes the channel like this. So I sometimes feel like that when I'm doing meditation or when I'm in the bed sleeping or and also when I'm stopped to talking, yeah, I will sometimes feel oh maybe the timeline is changed. I feel and yeah and also hmm, also not also yeah not also yeah so yeah like that yeah so if you know about this experience like we always jumping the other timeline. It's very interesting because we have a lots of story and we can change, we can create your own stories. And if you think my life is bad or yeah, my my future is gonna be bad or something like that, maybe the life gonna be worse. But just change your mind. If you think you can create your life or you can change your life or just this moment will create your nice future. Just this moment, just focus this moment and then yeah next moment next moment that you can change the next moment and then you can change your next moment. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you can change a little bit, you can change a little bit and then can you imagine your future? Yeah, so a little bit, just a little bit now, but if you change a little bit and next little bit, maybe after maybe 1 month or I don't know, but it's your life will be better. Yeah. So you can jump to the timeline that you want to be. Yeah. So the moment like a second, or I don't know, 0.5 second, I don't know, but that moment is important. And if the moment you can stay, that feel nice. Next moment, if you feel nice, you can change. I think you can change and you can create. Yeah. So yes, let's talk about the yeah. So writing your aspiration in the full moon, and prepare your pen and paper. If you have the like notebook like this is very nice because every full moon and new moon you can see your aspiration, and then you can feel your growth. Oh, like like this. Oh, this is in Leo or something like that. You can check. So I recommend to make a note about your, how can I say, full moon and new moon calendar like this. Mm, yeah. So yeah, maybe I'm trying this new moon and full moon writing maybe over 10 years ago. I know this and I was trying, but sometime I didn't write, and then I stopped to write it. And recently I started, not recently, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I restart to write, and especially um, 2 years ago. From 2 years ago, I'm writing. I have been writing every full moon and new moon, and then yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I feel um, yeah, I feel this writing is mm, like a brainstorming. So this is very good way. And also, some people are writing about this, but I think every full moon and new moon is important. Yeah, yeah. I think I sometimes writing, or yeah, it's not sometimes. Just I need to write full moon and new moon it's because full moon and new moon, they have a meaning. I mean, this full moon is uh, the rebirth full moon. So rebirth has some messages like a revelation or something. And I'm not so, I don't have so much knowledge about horoscope, but yeah, I'm checking some influencers horoscope. So yeah, they're talking about the like not only rebirth but also others like a scorpion or and not Aquarius or yeah something. So it's very different from each each horoscope. So you can check the every full moon what is this meaning or new moon. Yeah, but from today I will tell you about every full moon and new moon, and I will have a time about this writing. Yeah. So yeah, full moon is relation with boyfriend, a girlfriend, or yeah, families, parents, and you, or the friends or work friends, like a colleague, something. And also, I'm Libra, so Libra is it's like um, it's related with the beauty, or um, yeah, that is beauty, and also that it's related with, I think it's mm, the woman's, like um, woman thing, yeah, like I don't know, how can I explain? Um, Acceptance or something like that. Yeah, acceptance or beauty. Um, yeah, and also I think this hormone is um, not only me but also you. We feel more emotional, like easy to be angry or easy to be irritated or easy to be mm, sad or something. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that positive emotion is nice, but it's kind of negative, like sad or angry or something. Yeah, don't worry about that because of that. It's because of the moon. Just yeah, if you know about the the reason, I think your feeling gonna be better because I don't know, people want to find or people want to know about the reason, right? So if we know about the reason, the people feel better. Oh, that's the reason. Oh, yeah, okay, it's okay, something like that. So yeah, this is the reason. Yeah, don't worry about that if you're feeling like that. Yeah. So let's write about your aspiration or plan. So it's okay. It's like a short term, it's okay, and also long term, it's okay. So just write about your plan or aspiration. Like if you have um, something like a project or something like the the preparing for exam, it's okay. Or if you have aspiration, like yeah, you have yeah. For example, you want to start your business or something like that, it's okay. And also, yeah, and also if you have a partner, if you have partner, you you want to meet you want to have um, you want to go to a travel with your partner to somewhere like some special place. It's okay. Yeah. I want to go to trip with someone and to go to somewhere or something like that. That's fine. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So yeah, just write down. Yeah. So take a time and yeah, I will write some and then tell you the as an example. So just write down. Yeah, so when you write, it's important. The subject is I, and okay, and yeah, we need to be clear about the who, yeah, and what, who, and what, and when, and where, who, what, when, where, or yeah, like a how, what and how. You know, it's like a grammar class. Yeah. So most important thing is the who. So when you write, you have to write I, I, and then also what you do. So please write, not write like will or can, not use that word. Just do. You need to write that. And when, yeah, it's more clear if you write when. But if you don't know when, you can just think about it and you can imagine when. If you can imagine when, or maybe like it's about 3 months later, you think you can write down, or if possible, if you think 3 months later, you can write maybe 1 month later, a little bit earlier. Because if people think about later, maybe people do not focus about that. So just a little bit earlier, maybe 1 month, or I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or something. And where the place is also important to imagine. So when, where. So like yeah, like this place or other place, or yeah, if you are planning the other place, doing something in other place, or if you have um like you have if you have an image like the place like maybe I don't know, like okay, so Thailand, yeah, Thailand is also Thailand, yeah, because yeah, when you open your books and then you this is example, if you have um an image, good image for Thailand, I want to go there, something like that, just an inspiration, that's good to write for Thailand or something. Yeah. So the important thing is most important thing is who, and yeah, something like that. So for example, I go to yeah. So go to next is where. Go to okay. I go to London. Yeah, because I will go to London. So yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So who, and next is what, when, where. Yeah. I go to London next month. This is the example. I go to London next month, but next month is yeah 30 days. So I can be clear. It's end of this month. the end of this, end of the end of next month is more clear. Yeah, I go to London, yeah, next month, like this. Yeah, this is plan already planned. Yeah, or I yeah actually I want to go to Miami before I go to London actually. So I go to Miami before go to London. And but I don't know. I'm not sure I can go to Miami. But I want to if possible. So I write. Yeah, this kind of writing. Yeah. So both of them are okay. Already planned or not. Yeah. So just write down. Yeah, like this. Yeah, so I think um yeah, so this writing is you don't need to write um over 10 because if you write too much, I think it's a little bit hard to focus on the aspiration and planning. And so maybe 10 is enough. Yeah. And yeah. And also if you write maybe um no, if you write maybe if you write 10, just pick up um, from the timeline, like maybe if you want to do next week, you can just focus about that. Yeah, so just focus meaning is the kind of energy, and so energy and concentration. Yeah, so yeah, if you focus on something, you can concentrate about that. Your energy is going to that thing, the plan. So that energy is important because how much energy you use that things, it's very affect to your plan and yeah, how to create your plan. So I mean, for example, yeah. So if I wanna go to Miami before to go to London, I don't know I can go there, but if I concentrate to go to Miami before go to London, I just focus these things and then concentrate. How can I do this? And then yeah, just checking the accommodation, checking the air flight, or planning the date. Well, I check about my budget and or I can go to there if I can go to there or not. If I think about this, your mind try to achieve this goal. So you're thinking about like that things like a budget or date or something. And then the things going to move to achieve this goal. But there are many ways to achieve this goal. So perhaps I don't use the airplane. Perhaps if I said someone or many people, I'm going to Miami. When perhaps some people said, "Oh, I'm going to Miami by car, so I can bring you the car or something." Perhaps it's it's just an example. Or yeah, if I said, or if I'm checking, when I'm checking about air flight, some people see that checking, and then yeah, people said, "Oh, I wanna go to the place together." Oh yeah, let's go together, yeah, or something like that. Perhaps I don't know, um, or yeah, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, we have a lots of timeline. Yeah, and also we need to manifest about your image plan. Yeah. So for example, that the guy from Chile, that is very good example because he said what he want. He said what he want. Then I got the information and then I gave my information to him. Yeah. So it's very important to manifest your decision or your plan or your images. Yeah. So this is the first step to manifest your image or plan. So you just check yourself by yourself what you want to be, or what you want, right? Yeah. So if you write that plan or your aspiration clearly, it's it's very good. So please avoid to write like a very ambiguous, like I wanna go to I don't know I wanna go to Asia or something like that. I want to go to Asia. There are many countries in Asia. So yeah, if you said I want to go to Thailand, something like that, or more specific. Yeah. So please write specific. Yeah, if possible, write down the detail. That yeah. So the time and place, yeah, or yeah, with who. If we want to go somewhere with someone or something like that, or if we want to go to you want to pass the exam to go to the school, you can write down about the school name or something. Be more specific. Yeah. So just write down about the image, or if you cannot write the detail, don't worry about that because every 2 weeks, I mean the full moon and new moon, we can write down and we can check about your previous aspiration, and then yeah, next time you more can be more clearly, or maybe you can change the plan. It's okay, and yeah, just write down. Yeah, Okay, so this is yeah, talk about the new moon, full moon writing. Okay, so I'm not sure next new moon, but I think maybe about 2 weeks later. I think so. Maybe April, beginning of April. I think. Yeah, some only 2 weeks, but our situation will be totally changed. I think. Yeah, and maybe this not maybe this live stream I will leave as an archive, and then I will put the timestamp about the talking about parallel or maybe full moon, new moon writing. Yeah, so you can check later. And if you have a question, you can send a message or you can leave the comment or something. So yeah, so today is my live streaming is finished. Okay, so it's 12. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry about the beginning because I I need to check my setting about my streaming. Yeah, I actually installed the application for live streaming because I can share my writing or something, but I couldn't do that. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but I think I will tell you about my next streaming. Yeah, yeah, maybe I want to do my live streaming every Sunday morning. I'm thinking, yeah, but yeah, I will show you next my live streaming. So, okay, so have a good day. Thank you very much.